Hey guys, this is Jessica Gutierrez with Clean With Me podcast. This is a podcast where I walk you through cleaning your house step by step. So let's clean together. Hey everybody, so it's a day after Sunday. I know that. I'm sorry guys, but I wasn't really, I had kind of an off day yesterday, and I like to do the podcast when I'm happy and upbeat, because I don't want to put any negative energy on you guys. So I'm having a great day today. I'm getting a lot done. I'm actually simultaneously, as I'm recording this, painting a pair of shoes. So I'm getting so much done today. I'm being super productive. And today's going to be a normal speed cleaning episode, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about my deep cleaning with my sister-in-law, because I didn't get to talk about everything that I wanted to in the last episode because we covered so much and we did so much that day. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and we're just going to go through our normal just speed cleaning 20-minute episode as well. And I just wanted to give a shout out before I get into the podcast for those of you that comment on my Apple Podcast, talk to me back and forth on my Facebook, on the Clean With Me Facebook, on the Instagram, on my Patreon, for those of you that send me encouraging messages and just words of encouragement and financially support the podcast on Patreon, which I'll put the link for that in the description if that's something that interests you. You guys are really the backbone of this podcast. You keep me going. A lot of the times that I don't really feel like, deep cleaning my house or cleaning, I do these cleaning sessions so that I have stuff to talk about on the podcast. So in many ways, you guys encourage me to keep up with my house. And I just want to say thank you to all of you that religiously listen to the podcast and engage with me in conversation and really talk to me and give me feedback and stuff like that. You guys are amazing. You guys are what keeps this thing going. And I want you guys to keep it up. Please keep encouraging me. I love it. I love hearing even the constructive criticism. I need that sometimes. If you have helpful suggestions, some tips, tricks, please send them to me. If you want me to respond quickly, you can be a part of my Patreon family or on Facebook. I tend to respond quickly on those platforms. So just, if you have any ideas for me, a TikTok video, a YouTube video, whatever it may be, of a cool tip or trick for cleaning, or an idea for organizing, or an idea for motivating people, please send them in. I'm open to those kind of suggestions, and I love seeing them. But like any speed cleaning day, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with doing a load of laundry. So first things first, let's do what we call a laundry switch. Let's move our clothes from the washer to the dryer and from the dryer to a laundry basket. And then we're going to get to the rest, do the folding after the episode. So let's go ahead and do at least one load of laundry today. I tried to do at least one load a day because we have a lot of laundry in our house. So let's go ahead and just quickly do that. And like I said before, these are less polished episodes, so if you hear anything in the background, it's either my dog panting, because he's annoyingly panting in the background right now. He's a snorty dog. He's a Boston Terrier, so he snorts a lot, and he's in the room with me. Or I'm also painting while I do this. So just be working on doing the laundry switch, and it's a goal of mine to do at least one load of laundry a day, no matter what. I try to do more than that, but I have at least a goal of one load a day just to keep up with it, because I do have a lot of laundry at my house. And while you guys are doing the laundry switch, just a little update. They still have not finished our flooring. It's getting ridiculous now. We just have wood planks now on our floor. Nobody came to do anything today, so that was annoying. I don't know why they're not working on it. It's Monday, but anyway, we stayed at a hotel for a couple of days, and now that the actual floor or whatever isn't exposed. We've been just staying in the back room and staying away because it's not safe for the kids, and we just play outside all day on my days off and pretty much stay in the room. We just try to stay out of the house for most of the day and play outside a lot, but they said it should be done by Wednesday, so hopefully by Wednesday I can put my house back together and it'll be a little bit easier to talk about cleaning my house when I'm actually cleaning most of my house and I actually have a living room. But from now, I'm just going to talk from memory and let's get right to it, guys. So I still have to do dishes and stuff. We've just been grilling outside for most of our meals because we don't have an oven hooked up or anything because of the flooring issue. But once you guys are done with your laundry switch, let's go ahead and quickly move over to the dishes. Let's unload our dishwasher just really fast and put everything where it goes. After you do that, after you unload the dishes or drying rack, if you don't have a dishwasher, make sure that, and I'm sorry, my dog's panting in the background. It's annoying me, so it's probably annoying y'all. Sorry, but there's nowhere else I can put him because if I let him out, he will destroy whatever they're doing out there. So he has to stay in the room with me. And he just got out of the fence of the backyard because he's Houdini and somehow he got out. The neighbor just brought him to me. I had to pause the podcast. The neighbor was like, hey, your dog was in my front yard. And I'm like, okay, I really don't know how he got out. Anyway, he's a runner. He does not know, like, if he gets any chance to run off into the street, we have to run after him. I've had other Boston Terriers growing up that do that, so I guess it's a Boston Terrier trait. I don't know. It's super annoying, though, but yeah. So he takes off any chance he gets. So I guess he found a little way or dug his way out of the yard. So yeah, that little stinker got out. But anyway, once you're done putting all of your dishes away, let's go ahead and round up any dishes around your house. Just quickly, if you have anybody in the house that can help you, you can have them do that part and just round up all the dishes. Check your refrigerator. Is there anything, leftover dishes or anything like that need to be cleaned? If so, go ahead and just grab those out really quick while you're in dish mode, because otherwise they won't get done. And then we're going to do a very, very thorough pre-rinse. So just quickly pre-rinse. And anytime you are running out the door and you're running out of time and you're like, oh no, I might be late, I'm running out of time here, at least do a very thorough pre-rinse and get every bit of food off of your dishes. If you don't have time to actually wash the dishes, at least make sure there's no food, because we don't want nasty, dirty food sitting in the sink for long periods of time. That just makes it hard on you. And yes, we've all done that before. Don't be hard on yourself if that's you and you've done that. Everybody's been there. It's just, it makes it harder on us, and then we don't want to do the dishes, and then it piles up. Because if you're like in a depressive state and you don't want to do the dishes, if you have food on those dishes and it gets just dirtier and nastier and stinkier, we're definitely not going to want to get to it. So it's doing it for ourselves, the pre-rinsing, the getting all the food off immediately, that's going to help us in the long run get things done. So let's make sure we're doing a very thorough pre-rinse and getting all of the food off. I do not have a garbage disposal, so that for me means taking leftovers and whatnot outside and dumping them in the dumpster, or dumping them in my garbage can and then taking them out to the dumpster, or whatever the case may be. But make sure you're doing the thorough pre-rinse, and if you have any pots and pans or anything that maybe you found a sippy cup, if you're a parent and you found a nasty sippy cup underneath a couch, it happens many, many a time here in my house. I'm not a perfect housekeeper, never claimed to be, but if you have a sippy cup or a bottle or something you found underneath a couch or a bed that's funky, you might need that to be soaking while you're doing the rest of the dishes, or you might need to boil them to sanitize them, especially if they're really bad, rinse them out do a basic clean of them and then put them in some boiling water just to sanitize that out, especially if it's been sitting for a while underneath a couch or something. And we're just trying to quickly get things done around here. So, do whatever you have time for. We're not going to try to spend too much time in the kitchen. If you're done with your dishes, that's okay. If you're not, you can either pause me, rewind me if you want to go ahead and finish them. If not, if you're done with the dishes and you're just trying to speed on through this, and let's go ahead and just get to the other parts of our kitchen now. But if you need more time in your kitchen, you can rewind me and just restart and do the dishes and use the extra 10 minutes, because in the regular episodes I do allow 20 minutes for dishes usually, so maybe that's what you're used to, in which case you could just replay the last 10 minutes. But we're going to go ahead and talk about clearing the surfaces. So let's get anything that does not belong in the kitchen, dining room, etc., and get that out of the way and put it where it goes. We want everything put where it goes. We don't want any clutter, any junk, anything that does not belong in the kitchen. We want to put everything away in the rooms that they go in. And same thing with appliances. Out of sight, out of mind is the main thing I want y'all to remember every time you clean. You want your appliances that aren't being constantly used, like say an Instapot or anything like a blender or something like that. You probably should be putting that away, even though, because it's not very hard to, a lot of us just want to leave it on the counter for next time if we use it daily, but it's not that hard to just put it away and it looks a lot better. So let's try to put stuff like that away. Now, if it's like a coffee maker or something we're using constantly, that's okay. We don't want to have, just pick, a few appliances that are your favorites, things that you use on the daily, and you can have those out. But otherwise, we want to keep most things hidden in drawers or cabinets. And if you're opening your cabinets and you're realizing like these cabinets are getting ridiculous, they're out of hand, make sure you jot that down in your cleaning journal. I would encourage you all to have some kind of cleaning journal and just jot things down when you notice them and try to get it done at your earliest convenience. Whenever you're noticing like, I'm having to play Tetris putting these pans away, so I probably should get to this pan situation soon, things like that. So once you've done that, I want you to get your wipes, whatever rag and multi-surface cleaner, whatever it is that you prefer to use, whatever's your preference. And I want you guys to do a wipe down, just a quick wipe down of everything in your kitchen. Let's just quickly wipe down everything and anything. I want you to get your microwave. I want you to get your kitchen table, your high chairs. We're gonna get everything there is to get. We're gonna get a very thorough wipe down in a very quick amount of time. I want you guys just to wipe down everything you see, your faucet behind your kitchen sink, the backsplash behind your stove. I want you to get your stove, and between your stove, if you have those little racks on your stove, like if you have a gas stove or something, you can wash those in the dishwater. If not, if you just have an electric stove, you can just spray some like degreaser or something and just wipe it up really quick. But I just want you guys to quickly wipe down anything and everything in your kitchen, and make sure you're getting your table, your chairs, any splatter on your cabinets. Just wipe down anything and everything, including your refrigerator. If there's any like handprints on your refrigerator, you want to get that as well. And then once you have done that, if there's any crumbage that you have dropped on the floor, which there probably is, just go ahead and sweep that up quickly. I'm now going to have carpet in my living room, so this is going to be something that's going to be a very important step for me, because I don't want to be tracking anything that's going to stain my carpet from the kitchen that I've just wiped off of my countertops. So just do a quick little spot sweep of your kitchen. That way you're not tracking it throughout the house. And then we're going to move on to the living area quickly, and we're just going to do a quick pickup of the living area. We're going to pick up anything that does not belong, anything that, is out of place, if there's toys, whatever. I talked a little bit about having toys, a toy rotation going on, and just having a couple buckets and separating the kids' toys, and just bringing out one little toy bucket at a time in their room and having like a toy rotation going on. That way they're not dumping out a giant toy box of doom that makes you dread picking up the living room every day, because we do not want that. That's what we're avoiding. So let's try not to do that. And this is just a speed cleaning episode. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fluff our pillows, fix our couch cushions, make our couch look nice and pretty. If it needs a quick spot cleaning, if there's any issues, go ahead and do that now. But we're just going to quickly pick up and just wipe down any surfaces like a coffee table, pick up anything that's just out of place and put it away where it goes. We're going to wipe down mirrors, TVs, TV stands. Don't spray anything directly on your TV. If you have your Clorox wipes or disinfecting wipes handy, this is a great thing to use for that, or just whatever you use. And I prefer those wipes, but if you are a person that likes to use rags and spray, my husband is one of those people, that is fine. You use whatever it is you use. I just talk about what I use. So just spray, those areas that are getting touched, like your light switches, your doorknobs, stuff like that. Let's disinfect those and clean those off, because a lot of times those get smudgy and gross, especially if you have kids. So just wipe down anything and everything. If you're noticing, like I said, maybe there's stuff underneath the couch, but we're in a hurry right now, just jot it down in your little journal. If you're noticing stuff underneath a TV stand, underneath your table, or maybe you have one of those tables that open up, maybe that's a disaster and it needs to be maintained, just jot that down in your journal and get it done at the earliest convenience. Open up those windows if you haven't already, brighten up the room, try to motivate you a little bit to clean and finish up. But we are running out of time, so you guys, if you're not done with your living area, you can pause me, but I'm going to go ahead and we're running over to the bathroom now. We're going to get this bathroom done quickly. And I mentioned before, I did a super quick deep cleaning of the bathroom in the last episode. I told you guys how I deep cleaned the bathroom, bleached everything, bleached the grout, went bleach crazy and bleached everything, and it was crystal clear after I got done with it. And I organized all the cabinets and everything, and definitely set time aside for that. And I'll talk more in depth about that on my full length episode, of course. But I definitely got in there and organized all of the cabinets and just bleached every single thing and wiped down all the baseboards. And I just did a super deep clean of the bathroom, and it felt so good after. So I definitely would recommend doing that at least once a week. I do a deep clean of my bathroom once a week, but it's not a mega, I didn't get as much done. I don't usually get as much done as I did last time. I did way more than I usually do, and I got every single crevice of the bathroom. So that felt really good, and it's good to do that every once in a while. I guess you could call that spring cleaning, even though it's not spring. I just, did a little extra. Every once in a while, it's good to do a little extra and just switch things around and move things around in the bathroom or whatever room you have trouble with, or any room. It's good to go over and above. And anytime I have a cleaning session where I'm cleaning the whole house, if you still have momentum after the hour-long clean, sorry, I dropped my pen. If you still have momentum after the hour-long clean, go to your cleaning journal, and whatever thing that you noticed was a problem, I want you guys to go, if you still have momentum, and do that thing and just get it done. Like, say, a cabinet's unorganized, and after you're done cleaning, you're like, I'm still motivated, I'm still in a cleaning mode, I still have energy. Go ahead and just knock it out. It'll probably only take like 5-10 minutes, and then you'll feel so much better for it. So anyway, moving on to the bathrooms. Let's get those dirty clothes out of the restroom. If they're on the floor, get them in the dirty clothes room, wherever your laundry area is. put them in the dirty clothes basket. And if you have a dirty clothes basket in your restroom, let's go ahead and move that to the laundry area to be washed. Then we're going to just put everything that's on your countertops that's not supposed to be there away, and put everything away where it goes and in its place. And pick anything up off the floor. If you have like kids' toys or whatever, bath toys in your bathtub, let's go ahead and pick those up and just throw them in the bath toy bucket if you have something like that in your bathroom. And once you're done with that and just doing your normal pickup, just quickly wipe down. I like to use Clorox wipes, like I said, but you can use whatever. Use Windex and a paper towel on your mirror and just quickly wipe down your sink, your faucet, and then just wipe down your toilet. Do a just quick little wipe down of your toilet seat and everything. It's good to do that every once in a while. And remember, daily maintenance of your bathtub when you take your morning shower. Try to keep a sponge and some cleaner in it, and just do a once over of your shower. And that's a good way to maintain your shower, because we don't always get to that. So that's a good way to regularly clean your shower, and remember to do that. Then when you're done, I'm gonna remind you to do your floors after the fact. So if you need to spot sweep, you can. If not, then let's go ahead and move on quickly to the bedrooms. We're not going to wash our bedding today because it's just a speed clean episode. So let's just go ahead and make our beds, make it look nice and pretty. We're living out of our bedroom right now, so it was very important that we did that deep clean of our bedroom. We organized everything. We dealt with the bookcase that's been there for forever since we moved in, and it was just an eyesore, and we finally put those books out of sight, out of mind, and just put a couple things on display on the bookshelf, and it looks so much better, so much less cluttered. And then we cleared out underneath the bed, whatever nonsense was under the bed, and that is now, and we got rid of the baby bed / crib that had, a side taken off to make it a big girl bed out of here because it was so cluttered, because my room is tiny. And, it's good to just reorganize every once in a while. And it was a big annoyance that this, bed was in the way. So I got rid of the bed. I kept the baby mattress, and when my kids want to crawl into bed with me in my room, I keep the mattress stored under my bed, and then I just pull it out, and they can just sleep on that mattress if need be, if they're wanting to sleep in my room when they get scared or whatever the case may be. But I would highly recommend using, if you have an under the bed, like a large space under your bed, use it. Use it for, get those $3 bins or plastic bins or whatever fits, and fill it up with clothes that are out of season, or maybe like my painting supplies are now kept underneath my bed so that they're not just out in the open and making my house cluttered. So utilize under your bed. And anyway, make your bed, pick up everything that needs to be picked up, and just do a quick pickup. And if you need to wipe down your end tables, go ahead and do that. If you need to wipe down, if you have a TV in your bedroom, you can wipe that down. If you need to wipe down any door handles or light switches, you can do that with your Clorox wipes. But mainly, just pick up and make your bed, and just make your bed look pretty. And if you have extra time and you have stuff under your bed, you can do that at this time. But definitely I would recommend, if you have extra time, utilizing that time to clean under your bed and using it for storage space for stuff that's out of season, or just painting supplies or whatever things in your house that you have that need to be hidden. But we're going to run out of time now, so I just wanted to thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you got something out of this. I hope you got something done. I hope if you were out the door, you quickly got, or maybe you're just a busy stay-at-home mom or whatever the case may be, and you just needed to quickly run around and clean the house. I hope you got something done and just did a quick straightening of your house. I can't wait to do next Wednesday's episode. I'm going to have lots of tips and tricks for you. And yes, lately I have had a lot going on, so my Wednesday episodes sometimes bleed over to Thursday. So if you get on Wednesday and you see that I haven't posted, don't worry. I will usually post the following day on Thursday, my new episode. Same thing with my Sunday episodes. If I don't get to it Sunday, I definitely will get to it Monday, but I definitely for sure am going to consistently be posting 2 episodes a week. And even if I don't get to them on the right day, I will get to them the day after. So don't worry if you ever are like, oh no, she didn't post on Wednesday, I will post the following day. I just wanted to make that clear. And thank you guys so much. I hope you got something done. I hope you were motivated today. And leave a comment on Apple Podcasts for me. That really helps me out. Follow me on Patreon. I'll put the link on the description if you want to financially support the podcast. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, happy cleaning, guys.